Shadeed, how are you, man?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Good. You know, I was just looking back. It was 2 years ago when I first saw this young man standing at your side, and I thought to myself, boy, this kid is something special. I wonder who's with him. I looked in the corner, and there you were. I thought, oh, here comes trouble. Tell us about Ismayl Sillakh, how you hooked up with him, and where we're at in his career right now.
Well, actually, I'm going to say first and foremost, it was fate that brought us together. It was meant for us to come together, you know, but I got a call, and he wanted me to look at him. And I looked at him, I liked what I saw, and we tried it. And I guess he liked the flow and the feel or the spirit that I possess, and it was magic. So we're together.
Ismayl, the first time I saw you, I had just seen your opponent, David Whittam, fight Adrian Diacono. Diacono had much trouble with him. You know, he had won a decision. He tore this kid up. And I thought, wow, I got to keep my eye on you. That was 2 years ago. Tell me how your career has progressed since this fight.
Yeah, everything did change. You know, my style was changing. I do better and better every day. Shadeed helped me a lot. He still my style. Still as I want to do, as we want to do together, you know, to be a champion. I don't want to be just regular champion to the last. I want to be shine, you know, on the special boxer for make history, make a new generation. You know, I am a new generation. Now I'm younger one.
Shadeed, I think it was 2 fights ago, he fought on ESPN against the Cuban kid.
Right.
I think America got their first real taste of this young man then, and the future's bright.
I think it is. I think he's special. Every, 10 to 15 years, a new star is born. You know, the old star goes out, the new one comes in. I think he's that new star now. It's just a matter of time before the public gets a chance to see him. And then his spirit and our spirit, you know, he's a free fighter. He's the type of fighter that he has to be free. And, you know, he reminds me a lot of Muhammad Ali. You know, his style, his dance, you got to let him go. You got to understand that. And I think that's what makes us so good as a team, because I understand that, I see that, and I let him fly. You know, I encourage him to go out there and have fun. It appears to be like he may be showing off, but he's just having fun and really expressing himself. And it comes out to look like maybe he's just really showing off, but it's not. He's just having fun. This is the type of gift he has. He can do that.
We're a few weeks out of his fight. I believe it's November 4th. You guys are going to Russia. We just saw a lot of sparring right now. Where do you think he is in his progress in regards to getting ready for this fight?
Oh, he's there. You know, the thing about Ismayl, he's always ready. He's a joy to work with. You know, matter of fact, I have to hold back the rings on him or the rope or hold him back because he's never really totally out of shape. He's always training. And so for him to say, you know, give us a month or more than a month to get ready, I got to really be careful not to teach him too soon because he's always in shape and the way he works. You know, so he's there.
Ismayl, we just watched you spar, and I'm going to let everybody know right now, you weren't sparring with no patty cakes in there. That first young man you sparred for 5 rounds was a serious, good, hard fighter, and you guys were doing some hard work. Obviously, you're taking this serious business.
Yeah, you know, I just have fun. I enjoy it again. I try enjoying, you know, do my job, do all what I do on train, in the gym, what we do on the meet, the feedback, or you know, I just move, have fun, loosen up. Just what Shadeed told me, you know, I try to do it.
All right. We just had a light heavyweight title fight this weekend. I know both of you saw that. Jean Pascal was in the crowd because he wants a piece of some of that. Without talking too much about what happened that night, where do you put this young man in regard to those 3 fighters that were in the arena, whether they were fighting or not that night?
He's right in the mix. Matter of fact, this is the future. This is the star. The North Star is out. Chad Dawson, you know, I really good fighter. But Ismayl fight. And Ismayl fights Bernard, beats Bernard. He fights Shad, he beats Shad also.
And
Fight Pascal, he'll beat Pascal. It's just time now, and it's just a matter of time before the public get a chance to see.
Ismayl, at the post-fight press conference, I saw you standing in the back of the room while Chad and Jean were arguing with each other, and you had a smile very similar to right now. What were you thinking when they were...
No, I just, he's a champion now. It's his chance, he's a champion. When I prepare to fight him, he's no more, I beat him, for sure. And now he's enjoying for his belt, his champion. I'm respected, he's a champion.
I'm sure you agree with Shadeed. You are right there, right on the level with all the other champions, and your time is, if it's not now, it's right around the corner.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Great. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We've been wanting to knock this interview down for a long time. We wish you the best when you go to Russia, and we'll see you again when you get back.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.